Welcome back to Explore the Movement. Many of you get stuck in that attempt for your front split. We're going to go through that step by step today with a full mobility routine. See you then. So one of the first things we want to do is get a nice little setup for us. I'm going to use a yoga block for this, but you can use a kettlebell, you can use 2 chairs, you can use a box, whatever you have, just to be able to hold off a little bit higher off the floor to be able to perform the movements. So we're going to be performing the front split on both legs, and what we're looking for is to break the movements up into 2 little pieces for us. So one of the big problems that we have in the front split is usually the back leg, is these hip flexors area that we need to stretch. And this gets complicated sometimes for a lot of people, and this is usually where they get stuck. So this is one of the first places where we're going to go into mobilizing. So what we want to do is we want to get into a lunge position here and with the back leg straight. And then from this position, you just want to do a little bit of a dynamic warm-up, a little bit of dynamic stretching. You want to go forward and backwards, but you want to maintain the back knee as straight as possible through the whole entire time. So let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, and always keep your pelvis tilted backwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Change over, front leg. Try to get the back leg nice and straight, and you can hold on to something. It's not necessarily a balance thing. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the pelvis back. 4, 5. Stay as upright as possible. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So we're going to get into that first stretch now, and what we're looking for is, the hip flexors, you're going to think of it as kind of like different layers on top of each other. So we're going to try to kind of attack the deepest layer at this moment, and that's why we're going to keep the legs straight. So grab your yoga block, get into your first leg. For me, it's going to be my right leg at the back. I'm going to go into kind of like a 90-degree position in the front leg, and I'm going to keep the back knee on the floor with the toes tucked in. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to try to move my hips backwards, pelvis tilted backwards, and I'm going to try to stay as upright as possible. Now from here, I'm going to try to move my hip as low to the floor as possible, as low, but I don't want to fall forward. I want to stay upright or stay back. So the abs need to be engaged. Then from here, you're going to notice this knee is going to come off the floor. So I've reached my full lowest position, and then I'm going to try to lift the knee up. 1, and back. You can see how I'm shaking. 2, back. We do 10 of those. 3, back, and really squeeze the glute on the back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. And last one, 10, down. Good job. Let's do the other side. One of the main things you want to focus on is that when you lift that knee off the floor, make sure that you don't move the hips back up. It needs to be a full contraction on this back glute to get that knee off the floor. Stay upright, move the hips as low as you can, knee on the floor first, keep the pelvis in place, and 10 reps, here we go. 1, down, squeeze that glute. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down, stay as upright as you can, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, and down. Good stuff. Now, something just to note, that when you're in this position, make sure that your hips are squared off and that you're not opening in this position, okay? We want to keep the hips kind of squared so that we can focus on that hip flexor in the front. Okay, let's go back to that first leg. We go round number 2 on this. Leg in front, back leg at the back. We're going to try to move lower. Now, in this second round, when you get to a point where you can lift it off the floor for more than you were in the beginning, I want you to move even lower with the hips then. So into position, back toes tucked in, and we lift. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down. Make sure you don't lean forward. 7, down, 8, down. If you can move lower, move lower. 9, down, squeeze your glute. 10, down, and other side. Good. If you start feeling it in the front here, you're doing a good job. Okay, get into the position, tuck the toes in at the back, keep tight on the tummy, move the hips as low as you can, end range of motion here, and now we're going to contract as strong as we can, 10 reps. 1, and down, 2, down, strong contraction, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, squeeze your bum, 8, down, 9, down, last one, 10, down. Good. Now if you did this correctly, tomorrow you will have a lot of DOMS, muscle soreness in the front here on the hip flexors. Okay? Now we're going to move on to the hamstrings, which usually is not a difficult part for people to achieve, but due to that hip flexor not being in a good position, the hamstring can't be in a good position either. Okay, so for this, we're going to be against the wall. So now we're going to stretch the back of the leg here, the hamstrings. So for that, we're going to come as close to the wall as possible. You can put the one leg out or you can put it to the side, it doesn't matter. Then you're going to grip the leg as close to the chest as possible. Make sure that your lower back is as flat on the wall as you can. Try to grip the arm or just keep the knee as close as you can. And then you want to straighten up and bring it down. And you want to really contract your quad as much as possible. And think about that elongation in your spine so that your pelvis can stay tilted. Let's do 5 more. 5. Good. Big squeeze. 4. Good. 3. 2. Good. And last one. And relax. Good. Let's change side. Reset your back on the wall again. Arm comes on the outside, around. If you have really big legs, big quads, just grip the arm and pull it close to you. What you want to do is you want to have this as tight to your chest as possible. So for me, my legs are not that big at the moment, so tight, up and down. 1, up, 2. Really squeeze your quad. Up, 3. Sit up straight. 4. Big squeeze. 5. Pull it nice and close. 5 more. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Big one. Good. Now the next one, we're going to be standing for that. So you want to get up into a standing position. You can hold on for that. You're going to lock the leg completely and make sure that there's a nice curvature arch on your back. So you want to make sure the other leg is in the front. This one can be bent, it doesn't matter, but this one needs to be completely locked. You want to arch your back and keep this arch. Then you want to go down as low as possible and back up. And you want to feel that stretch under the glute here all the way down to the knee. Only go as low as your mobility allows you. So if you start rounding in this, then you need to come up higher and make sure that the lower back is nice and flat. So let's do 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, keep the leg in front, 2 more, 1 more, and come up. Right, let's do the other side. Leg is completely locked, leg is in front, arch your back or keep the arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sit back on the floor. And we're going to do one more full round of it. Back tight against it. Start with the leg, grip around, grip the arm, grip the leg. And this time around what I want you to do is actually pull your toes up, so I want to dorsiflex the ankle while we're doing this. It's going to make it a little bit harder. Remember, the calf runs into the hamstring, which runs into the sacral tuberous ligament. So all of this connection makes a massive difference. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit up straight. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9. Last one. 10. Right, other side. Reposition your back again. Grip on the outside, grip the arm, around, pull it close, dorsiflex the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit up straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing position again. Again, we move into stiff leg, other leg in front, and 1. Make sure to keep the curve on the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Make sure that the pelvis goes as anterior as possible when you do this movement. Stiff leg, leg in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So there you have it, guys. A nice, easy, effective way to get your front split going. I recommend doing this. Maybe start off with twice a week and then progress to 3 times a week with days off in between. And if you do this consecutively and consistently, you're gonna get there in your front split. Just put in the work and it's going to come. Just don't expect a 30-day quick fix mobility routine, because the people that sell that for you are just in it for the money. Put the work in, get this done, stay consistent with it, and your front split will be there. If you like the video, please subscribe, click the notification bell, so I want to be releasing more of these videos in the future. Share it with your friends, help the channel grow, I'd really appreciate that. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and see you guys next time. Ciao.